Okie dokie, hi people. Let's see. Hi Mary, GG first, hi bathtub, hi Slons and hi Claire. Thank you for the good lucks. GG finally getting an ad bathtub. So yeah. Pressure plus stress. I'm gonna do a quick load out of it, then maybe go for segment efforts, I don't know. Maybe I'll move into practicing a bit of Viz plus Tranquil if I think that needs more practice, I'll see. You guys have audio right? Yes, perfect. Bye. So good luck, Alex for Iceland. One day I might finish that. I played a bit more Venus today, but didn't really get anyway, just de-rusted. Which didn't take very long because it's consistent. Okay, that's just me not focusing. That is me overthinking it. This one's hard. Like the only hard room in pressure before like the battling part, which even then isn't too hard. That's fair enough. Venus is quite rough. I enjoyed my way up to getting to Venus at least. Yeah, from what you were saying before, you're probably going to play a few rough rooms, which is also fair. I think most people who attempt Venus get to Earth 4 and stop, to be honest, I imagine. So, who knows? If you have any questions about that, feel free to ask me. I know quite a bit about it. Okay, that was meant to be reversed, and I don't think I was. In actual, I just made sure that Jay was gone so it wasn't obstructing my view and making me worry about grabbing anyway. I don't know why I've stuck so much to this room recently. It's really easy. Ah, well. I followed Pig's fit personally, but well, a mixture of Pig and Izzy's. Probably just Izzy's fit. So hi Hyena, thank you for the good luck. I didn't get thrown off by the slowdown, that's always nice. I think Clantis has a couple funny strats, but I mean, most cultivators will just do intended. I think I used basically intended except for like one setup in room 4 I did slightly differently, but the same effect. That's always annoying. This was kind of rough. I need to be slower there somehow. Hitting the corner and going to those, I just need to slow down a bit. Okay, why am I being consistently too fast? It's not normally the problem I have. Okay, now I overthought about that. Just wasn't paying attention to that. I don't know if I'll start doing a thing and then I'll start being too slow, because okay, try to feel it out a bit. Okay, remember, if it doesn't hit the button straight away, it might do that, so don't like sack off and shoot instead. I'm going to close my blinds just because there's a bit of glare on my screen. This is a very dark checkpoint. Even though there's light outside, I'm going to close my blinds. I'm back. Just for the Bachelor Secret Part and Stress. Insane death. That's the completely free part, nice. I think if I wasn't holding grab, that would have been fine. Don't hold grab. Ooh, nice. Oh, why was I holding grab again? That muscle memory. I have to get a bit better at that, like, bind boost thing. Yeah, the user base, they're not going to know what hit, and they're going to expect too much from you for now, and you've got to be harsh as a developer in this. I might want, I don't know, playlists next, imagine that. I know. I should chuck this in just a Plat God real quick this stream. Just remembered. Oh! I had my, what's it called? My hand one row lower than normal, so that was my pause button. You know what? The deaths in stress won't happen. Let's just go for pressure again, because I can't be able to play through the dashless part right now. And pressure's the hard part anyway. Except for Key Hub, but Key Hub's just going to be hard for everything. It isn't the problem part of my low deaths right now, so I can ignore it for now. Just my logic here is just what gets the low death lower. Which is mainly pressure and then tranquil plus rivers factors. I like how savable that is. I think to don't kill the jelly or go too low on the first dash, it's almost always safer. What have you done now? Will they act like I don't forget to dash and just get that death existed armor? Because resetting here gets me literally nothing in the way of additional practice. Because before anything that needs practice. So this room was functioning this time, that's always nice. I don't know how you're going to implement. What's the flaw in your idea for library? Ah, that's a bit rough. Okay, once again I wasn't paying attention. Resetting here just to have that death not happen next time would be of no benefit. It's my segment, I decide it how I want. So what's the problem that if you rename something, it won't work for playlists, so it's more specific than that. I mean, I don't know how you do actually do the playlists, so how you're planning to. Nice, perfect. Okay, I managed to save it just about. I'll check that out once I'm not in a room where there's not. I'll check that out once I get to the next room, because I think I can pause for a bit in the next room. I don't exactly remember how first two have. It's just okay. I can pause here. Let's see, Discord attachments. If you just track the song by just like under artist and then the name of the stuff, and then the album, and then the name of the stuff itself is just linked directly to the file. Okay. Yeah, I can see how renaming it might be a bit annoying. Oh wait, no, that's not what you do for non-silvers there. Not how I froze there for a sec. I was doing a way which lets you pick up the silver, which I do not need right now. Damn it, of course nice to die to stress one. Just evil room in existence. Oh, that's a death, okay. At that higher, don't be fancy with the full jumps. Also, yeah, that was a fresh FCS again. Ignoring the 2 deaths that I'm feeling because I wasn't paying attention. About me just rushing it. I'll do this room again. No particular reason. I wouldn't be rushing it in actual run. Let's see how stressed it. If stress sets are only like to rushing it or to stress one, then I'll probably just move on to Tranquil plus Rivers for now. So that's the vastly harder part. I'll do Tranquils and Rivers into some recurrence stuff. Maybe I should practice Blower before I do more recurrence. To at least try to get Tranquil right off the bat of my recurrence FCS. I don't know. Cinema recurrence is just taking so long at this point. So I'll try to get more for it. So. Damn annoying death. Pay attention to fish circle. It's all stuff I know that I'm just not paying attention to because I'm rushing. No, like real death, so what does this say? Appear to handle the files go missing, so doesn't tell you. Hey, that project is be rename the artist and that yeah, I can imagine that being annoying. That's just an awful way to do that. I'm not meant to grab that tool, I'm meant to do that. And I think despite the amount of deaths I'm getting hit to stress, it's not actually that bad right now. Or more, I think there's worse parts of the god for me right now, certainly. I don't really feel like doing this segment right now this second. I'll see how Keyhub goes. If you're gonna make any renames to the song / artist to edit the file itself, just edit where it stores and stuff. Would that just be bad? I feel like that probably seems like it would be bad, but no. Like that was a shocking performance there. Perfect. Murder. Back over here. Perfect. I find a fine thing for the good luck. I'm just playing around with this for a bit, but I think stress and pressure are head and shoulders beyond Tranquil or Rivers right now, so I might just put over practicing those instead. So I'm not sure if I feel like doing this segment right now this second. Like, I'm generally good at these 2 checkpoints. I'm not acting like an idiot. I need to be better, of course, but I need to be better at everything. That'll just take time. As long as the solution works and what's it called, doesn't just take up a bunch of processing power for no reason, or storage for no reason, I don't see a problem with it being inelegant overall. Except when trying to work with it in the future, maybe. And I'm going to practice up to one particular room and I'm not going to practice the rest because the rest are completely free after this one particular room. I feel like I should at least practice up to that room. Actually, I've got a better idea. Let's just debug to this room. Hi Crouchy, thanks for the good lap. Okay, cool. I'll just do one more run for pressures. And hopefully that puts into stress again and then I'll move on. The actual song metadata, which is part of the audio file, there's the library file. There's the copy of the sort of RAM. And it's choosing place. Lots of stuff. Probably find a way to, like, I don't know, set that wall bounce up or something so I don't actually just dash into spinners since you can't really see that well here, but it should be fine. I just don't know if there's much to work with for actually setting the wall bounce up. But it's not a visual thing. Like that. I have to end with the same stuff there anyway. So that one's definitely not got set up. Damn it. Okay. Don't be stupid. If you're doing a save doesn't mean you need to do any panicking, I think. Would there really be anything? Okay, I'll do that. So that is just quite so easy. That's a bang on where I want. I didn't quite get the ladder. Let's keep going from here because this is the hard room. There's a delay there so that this lands properly. And then adjust more if it lands slow. Why do I keep dashing to this block badly? Why do I keep doing this? That's badly. Stop bashing. Stop bashing, please. See, not that hard. Right, one more run from the start of pressure. But it gets past there. Actually, non-existent death. I just looked away completely from the PC for a bit. Oh, that one I just did the setup weirdly. Okay, I didn't set it up. Well, I don't mind. Nobody else to speak anyway. It's interesting to hear how this is working. Even with my completely non-existent knowledge of how it's meant to work. Or context behind it. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm a big supporter of people yapping about stuff they're doing. Bit sketchy, but it went fine. The beauty is slow down, I suppose. I'll just be fine at the orchards if it wasn't slow down because muscle memory. Okay, I just about made it in time. I was worried it was going to be a bit too late there. Okay, that was just poor. That's a new one. The faster, I think, is the problem. Aside from that, will this be fine? Overall, pressure plus stress aren't perfect yet, but by no means are they perfect even. I'm going to have to just grind up this segment at some point, but today's not the day to do that, I don't think. Gotta look a bit more, getting rivers more consistent. Or maybe do some recurrence signs as well. Hi Violet, how are you? That's why I was saying I was going to give myself a corner boost there. Oh, not much, just looking a bit at this part of the gold, then I'm going to move back a bit and work on some of the slightly earlier parts, because I'm better at this than the slightly earlier parts. Especially basically deathless for stuff that actually matters. Just so I figured out where the pufferfish was. You can barely see the bottom of it sometimes. Angle. See, all the deaths that happened last time aren't happening because I'm actually focused. I like that didn't happen, so I was focused. I meant to swing with a dash, I've remembered this now. I mean, that would have worked theoretically. It's just a better way. That could work, yeah. Okay, I didn't neutral. Why I died. Slightly annoying death. Oh well. 2 deaths so far. I'm gonna call that. Pressure to here in death and then pressure to keep hubbing 2 maybe would be nice. Just about. Oh yeah, that would work, yeah. If you just reference the fire pads, a change that's not a fire pad wouldn't matter. Like 2 deaths into key hub from pressure, and 1 of the deaths was just really AI basically, like it's just a bit of nuance that I know now, so I'm not going to die to again hopefully. The other death was also just missing a neutral, which I don't think is the thing I died to when I was nervous. I probably died there when nervous, but it's not Got 2, so. This is bad. Let's figure it out. Let's get rid of the livey. Who needs that? Okay, I tried to save it. I did not succeed. Four deaths so far. But keyhub is also always going to be a bit annoying. I do just need to do dedicated like keyhub 2x or something later on. When I get more serious about these late segments. I can honestly keyhub is just the annoying part of stress plus pressure for now, I think, at least. Like, the rest is kind of fine. I can die, but it's fine. Or particularly that one room. Oh, well, that's nice. GG figuring out the issue was not an issue. Also, I should practice gold room a bit actually, shouldn't I? I'm not really very practiced on that. And it is right at the end. This is a more formal segment I will continue. This low death, even though if I die again from here, I'm an idiot. I might as well be able to say 4 death pressure trend or whatever. But yeah, this next part is just completely free. I should bring up the what's it called? Man U Tottenham game on my phone, just another tab. See if Tottenham will finally win a trophy if Man U will surprisingly win. Although I think stakes in it, it'd be interesting to know. I've got a Man U support as a friend. For here at least, I guess I should at least know what's going on. Oh, there's just a thing there that kills Dash. That's good. Okay, right. Golden room. Golden room. Just go back a bit so it fixes itself. That's not what I do whatsoever. So I'm not counting gold room in my low depth stuff. I'm not practicing it yet. So 4 deaths pressure to end, 2 deaths pressure to key hub. That's pretty good. Especially when the deaths before key hub just weren't real deaths basically. You're not gonna lie, this corner would not have been readable, I don't think. Yeah, perfect. Learned a lot of it, yeah. Hi, Crazy, how are you? Flag 7, what have you accepted? Flag 7 more. 5 odds on the gambit, but you have to do more for flag. Which flag is 7 again? Oh, GTD, right? Oh, nice. But anyway. Man U versus Tottenham Hotspur. Man U are currently winning by, or doing better by a decent bit, but it's very early days. Interesting. Oh, it's Hazy Space. Oh yeah, Hazy Space, yeah. How does the morph for that even work again? I don't remember. Let's just do a load after this and see where I need to practice. I think I already know which rooms need to practice. Well, that room for one. Don't die like that. Okay, to make myself unable to do a particular thing. Oh, Linux is / and you're doing /s. That is significantly better, I take it. Okay, I couldn't see the block in my defense because debugging into send does funny stuff to its falling blocks. Oh, so forward is just better to use because it just made it Linux compatible off the bat then? Or it's just better to use because it's more convenient or something? Oh, but I imagine most rooms in this will be completely fine and just a couple of rooms will be rough. That's how it was with Catch Up with Stress before I did any practice on it. And that's how it still is, but to a lesser extent. Right, this room. Evil that room. The whole reason I do that key first is because this room is shockingly evil normally. I'm kind of consistent at it now because it wasn't the start of a silver. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I assume the / is mainly for coding then. Which that was an AI generated death if I've ever seen one. And I had to go back to here. So how this room works. This is more practice for that room, which is very chill anyway. I mean, it's less chill than this, but it's better at it. I need to do that so I don't collect the silver accidentally, because that just makes the golden slightly harder. I force me into a silver room. I just don't know what to do about booms like this. It's like doing moves like a bunch of times in a row where it's not particularly difficult moves even doesn't really work for actually improving consistency in Golden. I don't know. I'll try to do the battling part of Tranquil to end or something like that. That'll put enough stress on, not to end, but to end of these checkpoints. To pressure even, yeah. That'll, what's it called? But enough hair on it. Alright. No cutscene to skip. Because I didn't get prestige to coin. Okay, so because you can do it with forward slashes, it's a lot easier, huh? That's good. Okay, so I guess Windows files probably work with forward slashes for this exact reason then, if they do. With backslashes being annoying. Well, I say that assumes that the people behind the Windows operating system care about us, developers, which is doubtful. Actually, wait, no, they need to develop with it as well. Yeah, the forward slashes work to be easier for code. That's my new idea. Also make or forward slashes just universal, and I think they have to make it at least somewhat universal. Even if they prefer backslashes. But normally with companies like Windows, this kind of stuff, it's not the devs being nice, it's just everyone else in the company forcing the devs to add awful stuff. I'm just gonna treat that as fine. Don't floppy. Oh, that's alright then. I mean, it's better than Max, so. I need to change title to Tranquil plus Rivers. Right, which part of that? Here, perfect. That should teleport me where I want to go. Well, I think it's on, but I'm going to make sure the redeem is around. I need to rename redeem for this grind. I just got to check how much I've set a move rename at, actually. Right, yeah, 500 if and my what's it called? My sheet that's linked in the redeem has all the stuff for that. If you ever want to rename a boom, you know. Oh my gosh, you might just want to give up on releasing it for Mac. They completely suck for this from what I've heard. And require you to do a bunch of payments and stuff, so I think just give up on all for Mac. They all use like iTunes anyway. It's like own a Mac and then do some weird compiling versions and payments and stuff as well. It sucks from what I've heard. I think budget issues might force you to discriminate against the Mac users. Because Apple do suck to develop with. So yeah. Damn feather. The feather track was actually so annoying. Right, start going down way earlier than you think, and then this one's easy. Perfect. I'll just go from start again. You're playing LXV Iden Stunts, I take it? If you tell me what room we're in that you're stuck, I can probably help. Like I said about the budget, it sucks to work with that. Oh yeah, you said you do, so fine. Sorry to hear it's been annoying. Hopefully it gets better soon. I did that feather completely awfully. That's all it is for that feather. You're compiling with to get it like up on the Mac store or whatever. Or just make it even work with Mac whatsoever sucks so much. Oof. You'll make progress soon, I'm sure. Okay, that was just me being stupid. How am I dying to this room of all things such? I never died to it. Tranquil Silver, because this one's free. See, just dash at the arrow, and you're good. I think trying to break into school to use the Mac or whatever is not a good idea. Or could you ask one of like your computing teachers if you're allowed to use them for this? That seems like the safer option. Okay, what's the option if it's not break-in? Do you just mean sneak into the Mac room at some point? Use it. I mean, should if you show them your thing once it's finished, they'd be fine with you using it? Once you show them incredible it's called finished music player, so music player. Pretty blanked for some reason randomly. Anyway, from the sound of this is all future bathtub's problem. She needs to make a working and useful piece of software first. That's fair enough, I guess. Oh, will I get past this feather first try this time? No, I suck at this game. Wow. Why am I so bad at this feather? Please don't do that either. What about? Oh, that's fair. I feel like it might take quite a bit to actually learn how like all the coding and stuff works for Mac. And if you don't own one, that seems a bit rough. But this seems like a good idea. If anything related to the school ones. Yeah, hopefully they'll let you borrow their Macs for this. Or something on those lines. Died here once again with something related to this feather. How fun. And what a surprise. Oh, this is true, yeah, because you're almost done with GCSEs. Yeah, I suck at this part. Truck when all of a sudden. I was like fine at it before, but I guess you don't play it for a time at a time, you suddenly suck. This is entirely the point of me putting dejection FCG with no additional context in the title. I've got to view far more the PO players. Yeah, dejection is a golden one. This descent. AKA the one I'm doing. It goes dejection, which is recurrence due to stress. Determination, which is what's it called? Trying through till innovation. And then it ends with delusion, which is just on the final steps. Oh, that's interesting, though. This is fair enough, bathtub. I mean, your next test is what, tomorrow? What if, instead of work, continue working on it just alone for now and then do all the tests after everyone's free from exams? Like, you might end up with it finding bugs on the later stage, but people will be more willing to actually. Don't do that. I mean, Sons, weren't you happy to like start a D1 D7 just in the middle of exams a bit ago? Also, Swans, does this mean you got your crystal guarding carefully done then? That's fair enough. You know what? I've decided I'm going to sidetrack a bit. To be fair, D1 D7 only has 2 hard runes by that logic. If Venus is a hard rune. I'm not doing any more Descent, I'm playing Catharsis because I need to get better at feathers. Catharsis, yes. This is a brilliant idea, I think. That's true. Or alternatively, Carter, who else do you know who would back up all their stuff? What are the red plus ones in D&D then? Because I know 2k2 I think it is green plus 2 and 2k3 is yellow plus 2. But is there much else? I personally am fine, Bathtub. I do not want everything to break. Right. Skill buff time. Evil feathers. There's a whole 2 checkpoints of this. Wow. I think salons, even if we do start doing 10 at the same time, I think I'll still burn 3k and you'll be like, done. It's my expectation of this. Quote unquote dual grind. This is the Funny Feather app. Our creeps, I can see why our creeps would have, absolutely loved this golden. The one golden to break him from trades. God, this sucks on PC. How did millions golden this? Some nice, like, GM feathers. If I do actually manage to play this, I do think it's going to make me a bit better at random precise feathers. So what the hell is this? I mean, yeah, maybe, but I could see 2.5k2 taking me a long, long time. As it will technically be new hardest room clear. And the only stuff I've done anywhere close to that difficulty is most stuff. It's going to take you all of like 10 hours. I think your attempts to get a guinea pig do not seem to be working, Bathtub. Oh, it's 2.5k3, not 2.5k2, that's the hard one. Ooh, nice, first room. What the fuck is this? Can I either go over or under? I need to go under and I need to go over again. Fair enough. We'll see. It's still a ways off, it seems. Unless you want to start like during half term when we both have a bit more free time before second wave of exams. Burme just loves precision, Val. You gotta remember this. Precisely. God, what is this turn here? You said it's not a creep score. It sounds like, I don't know, pig core, Yeah. But at least if you're to be right, you know what you're doing now, so it'll go quicker. Oh my god. I've cleared 2 rooms of this map. How have I done this? These rooms are impossible. Never mind, this room is impossible. I do need to start going up, okay. I could diagonal far too fast. It's not a big gap there, are there? You consider how big a spinner hitbox it has? I'm just going to do this room from this state. Lived in the room fully because this entrance sucks so much. I don't particularly care for this because I just want to go a bit better feather. And the entrance to that is not feather I will need. Okay, that's fair enough, yeah. That'll take us right up until the end of exams if it takes a month. Okay, I'm very sure I'm never doing this gorgeon now. Like, what the hell is this? I think this would generally take me longer than dejection to golden. I do with the feather bounce because that's intended. I'm already playing with states anyway. Well, I don't know what the set. Well, I used to get a feather out there, I think. Oh, it's the dash block. Okay, it's the dash block. Hi, Shem. Yeah, I'm playing Catharsis because this is stupid. I'm just purely doing this foundation because I need to get better feathers for my golden. I can go up and then across, okay. I'm just going to state from the start the feather because I might as well. What's the best way to do this? So I'd say I need to get better feathers. Don't need to get better feathers like this. You need to get better slight feathers. Oh well. It's like throwing you in the deep end and then swimming in the shallows is easier. Oh, no game audio. Oopsie daisy. Oh, right, because I restarted Celeste, that makes sense. This is kind of hard on PC, not gonna lie. Yeah, it is a wake back on user. Because you know, of course, a map like this, there's a wake back on user. I think afterwards I love this map based on that. Right. Okay, you can't just... So I'm heavily sitting through this as well, by the way, Shem, because I just cannot be asked to actually play this map. Actually, experience some hard feathers, you know. I don't care. Yeah, the thing is, you have to dash into that block player, so that's rough. And this is a extreme feather, because I need to get better at feather for for tranquil. I figured let's try just even harder. I was on the lowest picks I could get without dying, I think. I tried to do it with neutrals, those just didn't work. I didn't bother clearing the map, so here we are. So thank you for the follow, Sean. I'm clearing the room, but yeah. I believe this is the method. You get off here like this. Watch do it like, say, this. Oh my god, my shot would actually work. Then you need to do this or him. I think you need to do this or something anyway. I think this would probably be the worst one in the world. I'll actually try to do. Anyway, so I'm just doing this for the experience of playing harder than I actually need to do. The goal to see if that helps. that was kind of chill. VIP dice roll for 4. Okie dokie now. Let's see. Sorry, oops. Dice roller. Oh, I need to get that up. That's it. Window capture. Perfect. Good luck 4. 12. I thought I was going to land on 4 for a sec, but alas not. Good luck. I think I'm about to end with the catharsis stuff and go do something else because catharsis is not fun. I experienced some really hard. That's right. Well, I have some drop frames as well. Please say if the stream's been bad. It's only 390 drop frames. Not bad. Okay, people. Opinion. Do I do more segments in dejection, or do I play Annihilate? At least try to about the next part of Annihilate I was on. Rhyme is not something I have the brain power for right now. Let's go to some Annihilate, because, yeah. No straight flying. I don't need that for my golden. Which is the only reason I picked up fastest. Yeah. Which I then gave up very quickly, as is the same thing to do, I believe. So I did have some posting, but I did accidentally return to map. I'm not sure if it's kept around. It's not, so I'm just going to go 7C1 D1B. I'm going to recollect just the 2 touch switches I had. Oh, they stay collected, I think. Where was the second again? Was it pre-double boom or post? I think it was post-double boom. It was over here, wasn't it? I don't actually want to play Rhyme right now is the thing. Oh, was it this? Yeah, this is where I was. Oh no, I wasn't. I beat this part. Or did I? No, I did not beat this part actually. It had to way more speed by that point. This is Annihilate by Mr. Glass or something like that, I believe it was. It's a new map. Actually, might be able to tell. Getting that ultra here is actually kind of rare. I definitely need the ultra, okay. It's not allowed to speed whatsoever. Ah, damn it. Go for that ultra. Oops. I think this is roughly the amount of speed I needed to think about to be able to hit this point boost now. Oh, that would be barely enough speed, okay. Yay! If you managed to add, or is it just it generally just works? It's just about the oh, nice. Take it this isn't a friend who didn't want to do it because he thought you should be revised then. Best sorts of friends. Also making a similar poor decisions to you. Oh. I guess, yeah, if they don't have year 12 marks. Couldn't be me, considering I've got a test tomorrow afternoon this one day. I think, to be fair with, I don't think I revised for more than 2 of my T60s. I got like almost all 9s and 8s. It just shows how much I got carried by natural talent. I don't know how. Oof. That's not ideal. Fair enough. I think I don't know if there's any papers I could realistically get 100 to on. Maybe the pure maths normal papers. I not the further maths and maybe further mechanics, but that's about it. Physics, theoretically I could, but there would be some weird question which they want a weird answer to that I don't get. It's inevitable. Or pure and further pure is kind of cooked for me. Assume what you're calling like further maths is just like normal calc, but called that is a GCT level. Oh, calculator. I forgot you have non-calculators. What do you have a non-calculator for the maths exam? That's where. Best part about A-level maths is non-calculator's just gone. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. Just differentiation. If it is easier. It makes sense to me than that one. Right there. Well, for a sixth form. Maybe not, I don't know. I think there was one at ICE where there was like problem solving. Web or something. I didn't ever get home. Maybe. You can do A-levels, you can do something else then. I assume A-levels. That's standard light and stuff, interesting. Good luck with that. I think my hands are giving out and it's getting a bit late. Since I do need to kind of do an exam tomorrow, I was going to stop this stream earlier. Sorry for the shorter stream. But you know how it is. It's 1-0 Tottenham right now. Okay, that I expected. Let's raid Kawome. Who's playing Glyph? It's further maths tomorrow, but yeah, physics day after. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you around.